Tell me about the orgy tent. How was it?
He was right there. He saw a guy run in and just died.
That's when you dive in.
Yeah.
Let's just say my cheese grater didn't go over well in the orgy tent.
We're friends that laugh, we're friends that shout. Sometimes we don't know what we're talking about, but that won't stop us. Nothing can stop us. Ooh, yeah. 'Cause I can show you use the love, just rebrand it enough. It's stronger, better, bigger power, 'cause it is the golden hour. It's the golden hour.
Mr. Harland Williams, how you doing, brother?
Groovy, baby. How are you?
You look refreshed. How was Burning Man?
You look tan. Were you were in Burning Man?
I was a Burning
You
Man.
were?
Yeah.
He goes every year. It's like his thing.
It's
For
my
how many
sixth
years?
time, Rosh. Sixth time.
What
But this one was worse.
What?
This one there's like storms. Diplo had to save you guys.
This one on like the Friday. I got there Tuesday.
Oh, wow.
And then so it's Tuesday, Wednesday, and then is it Thursday after that?
Yeah.
You tell us.
Thursday. And then Friday it started to rain.
Yeah, I was in Palm Springs.
Oh, is this off my
it's crazy.
Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they
isn't that-
just
look at that.
make that and then put it there?
They put like they're called art installations,
Yeah.
and they put like 1,000 of them all over the desert, and
Yeah.
you just drive to them, and at night they light them up, and it's beautiful.
And then what?
If you're on drugs, I'm sure that looks freaky.
Well, it never ends. There's so many. It's like a never-ending
Okay.
art show.
And where do you stay?
You rent an RV.
Oh,
You-
no.
yeah.
See, come on,
Yeah,
man.
you got like a $40,000
Oh,
RV.
no.
You got a microwave, brosephiage. You got a bed. You got a shower, brosephiage. You got a
No, you don't, dude.
brosephiage. Talk to me. Look at me.
You don't really have a
Look at-
shower.
You got a
kind
shower.
of have a shower.
I
don't-
got a cheese shredder, brosh.
You
I got everything.
Did you rent it?
Yeah, I rented it.
and there's no currency. Like
What?
there's no money. Like you can't ask, right? You got to pay with like back rubs and shit.
Well, that's kind of the kind of the vibe of
The
it there. Like
idea
you
of
can't
it.
buy anything there, but you go shopping before you leave.
Right,
I was
yeah.
about to say.
Yeah, so you usually have everything.
This is not
you need.
camping. This is
No,
like
no.
This is rich. This is rich guys.
It's not
taking a
even
break
mi-
from being rich for a second, but not really because you got a cheese grater,
Yeah,
An RV,
and an RV,
AC,
and a microwave.
it's not necessarily rich guys. It's just it's all
not?
all
Don't be
kinds.
modest.
Yeah,
You've
yeah.
done well for yourself.
I stowed away, and Elon Musk.
Didn't they have to airlift Chris Rock out of there?
Yeah,
No,
something
he
happened.
he found a ride. Some guy was going out on a pickup truck, and I heard that they paid him like $1,000 to get him out of there or something.
Oh, yeah,
Imagine
that's just-
you're
yeah,
that guy.
This here, even this line,
Yeah.
this is a nightmare for me.
Yeah, I was in that. It's terrible.
And what did you do? Just bunker down and eat some cheese sandwiches?
No, so what I did is I parked my camper van right on the very perimeter,
Yeah.
right by the exit
But
road.
that's smart.
So when all the crap went down and they said you can't get out for 2 days, I drove right to the exit road. I got out in 20 minutes.
You go, I can. Yeah, so
I
you
got
did
out
it.
faster than I've ever got out because everyone else stayed.
Wow.
But they lied about locking the gates and the exit door because I just drove over to wait till
Yeah.
they opened it. But when I got there, it was like that. It was open.
And why would they say it was locked?
I don't know. I think it was just to prevent people. Because see
Oh,
that
mass
mud,
exodus,
when
yeah.
you drive in
You're
that
fucked.
mud,
Yeah,
it just
you're
makes it deeper. And
then you
so,
really do live there. You have to stay with
yeah,
your
then
RV
you're
and
really
then
stuck. So I was like the night before, I was like, oh, I'm right by the exit road. I'm just gonna creep over there in the morning, and I was out in 20 minutes.
Now there's a Mad Max vibe, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. It's
I don't
great.
want, maybe I don't know, man.
You'd
but
love
how-
it.
It feels like it's
maybe?
not for me.
How many people go a year?
It's 80,000.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, look at
But
the porta
here's the deal, bro, Chefie. You can be around 10,000 people,
Yeah.
and 3 minutes later on your electric bike, and be standing with 6 people around
I
that
like
horse.
that. I like that.
You do like
Now if you're
it.
gonna fly
I
to
like
it,
you.
I don't want you to say that after I
coming
say
over
that,
there.
but yeah.
But let me tell you something. So
All right.
here's how I went to Burning Man. Okay?
Okay.
I was shooting a sitcom.
This is 6 years ago.
This was
When
because
you-
they
the
closed
first
it down
time.
for
okay.
2.
All right, so right, COVID, yeah.
So it's pretty amazing because this girl I was working with on the sitcom, we came back for our second season, and she had just been at Burning Man, and she's standing on the soundstage. She's glowing.
Okay.
She's like, "Oh my God, it was so good. It was so great." There's 20 people, cast and crew, standing around her. Every one of them did exactly what you three guys. It's not for me. And I sat there and I went, "Here's this girl radiating. And everyone here is so pessimistic and so negative." And I went, "You know what? I'm going to go just because of that."
I like that.
I like
Okay,
that.
that's
And
interesting.
I went, and it's one of the most amazing things. I've been all over the world, and it's amazing.
Schultze says the same thing too.
Yeah.
He said life
It's
changing.
so great. Yeah,
You gotta go. It's so
I'm
cool.
not against being there. I just don't. What if I need to get out? You can leave if you want to
You
leave.
can leave whenever
All right.
you want, and if you leave early, there's no line.
Right,
because
right.
the reason there's a line there is because no one wants to leave. It's so fun,
Right.
and so when it's time to leave, everyone has to go at once.
But where do you fly into? If I don't want to
Where
make
is
a
it
whole,
even?
You can. It's 2 hours
You gotta fly.
east northeast of Reno.
Oh, okay.
So you could go to Reno,
Reno, yeah.
and drive in, or I drive from LA with my RV, or for the more kind of wealthy people like you,
Okay.
they actually have a landing strip in the desert right there. 2 years ago, I flew in just to try it.
Yeah.
I landed.
flex.
I was at my trailer. My buddy pulled a trailer up for me. I was in my trailer 10
Slight
minutes
flex.
You
later.
were on that PJ? Is that what happened? You just PJ'd right in there?
What do you mean? I'm in my pajamas?
Yeah. It was not a Delta 747.
Yeah, but what was one of those?
It's all lit. He was on that horse.
propeller.
I flew in on that horse. That's my ride.
Wow. Okay. So, all right. Okay.
Yeah, it's in the middle of nowhere, and that's part of the fun because it's not just the festival. You're also dealing with nature. It's a dry lake bed. Okay, it's the second largest, flattest place on planet Earth, apparently.
Oh, wow.
And it used to be a 500-foot deep lake.
Oh,
So it's just this flat, barren expanse.
Why did they pick there?
this start?
Out of all that, why were they like, let's go this empty
Because I
lake.
think that the spirit of it, the nature, the openness, it's Burning Man's sort of all about releasing all your baggage. That's why it's Burning Man.
And do they burn the stuff at the end or something?
They burn
So
a
there's
man.
two burns. The
Wait,
Saturday.
go back to that, Nick.
Oh.
He's got the origin right here.
Yeah, Saturday night, the second last night, they burned the man, which is
okay.
a giant wooden statue.
Now some guy actually ran into the Burning Man,
course
set
he did.
himself on fire.
Of course.
That
he
was,
did
was that
it-
last year?
It was 4 years ago, and he did it right in front of me.
No.
Yeah, he did.
He
was
died or he-
80,000 people, and he did it
Maybe
right
he
in
just
front
got
of
it.
me, dead. Yeah, it was crazy.
No
Yeah.
baggage.
No, just he was it
Full
was,
send.
Yeah, it was.
You saw it.
It was right in front of me.
I mean,
yeah.
that's traumatizing.
It
no?
was traumatizing.
It would be for me.
I grabbed everyone in our group, and there was
Holy shit!
yeah,
bro.
it was right in front of me. I watched him. He jumped in. He ran. He dove. He literally went like this.
Yeah.
And dove in. He put his hands together, and it's crazy. And they dragged these courageous guys, risking their lives,
Yeah.
like went
Must
in
be
and
so
pulled
hot.
his smoking body out.
Oh fuck!
There he is right there.
That's him. That's the guy. And
Do we know why he did it?
We don't know. He was with. He was like with 15 of his friends. He's a family man.
Kind of the foreground of that photo.
What?
With his Mario shirt. You saw Harlan.
Yeah, it was
That's
traumatizing.
And,
Yeah.
and did his family or friends say anything? Like, yeah, he was crazy, man.
He didn't have family and friends.
He did. He had a wife
What?
and kids,
He-
and
so
he
his
was
mind
there
broke.
with 10 friends. They watched him do it.
He might have been on
Drugs,
some
yeah.
mind-altering drugs.
It's possible.
There's a lot of drugs here, right? There's
Yeah.
got to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
all the drugs.
But
yeah.
there's also, like, one year I went up and I drove 2 sober people with me. There's whatever you want. You
Yeah,
could
yeah,
be
yeah.
a Mormon. You could be an
Right.
artist. It's whatever you want it to be.
Damn,
It's
dude.
very
I don't
beautiful.
know. I wonder how
Yeah.
many people go that like.
I
Have
wonder.
families and
I wonder
shit.
what the percentage is that's white. There's some white
It's
shit,
a pretty
right?
white thing. Yeah.
You know what? I'll be honest that there's not a lot of African American people there. I don't know why. I hardly
know why?
No.
You do what? You can't imagine them saying
yeah,
that.
yeah. It's like
Eric gets it. You're half black.
yeah. I'm
So
like,
what is
Are
it?
you half black?
What's the black?
Eric's torn.
The black
he
in
wants
you
to
says,
go, but he can't.
The black in you says, "What about this?"
this sounds stupid.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Out in the desert? What
But
we
see,
doing?
that's
what we
that's
doing
the
out in the
attitude.
desert?
That's the thing. But then when you go, you're like,
But here's the thing. This isn't like you going like camping. What I see is people got generators and solar panels and fancy campers.
It is
Some
interesting,
people.
though. It is interesting. There's got to be some sort of positivity about it.
But what's
there
that
a
got
cost?
to do with
Is
the
there a
end
cost?
result? What's that got? Who cares if they had a tank or a submarine or an elephant there? I'm talking about what you're going to experience.
If they have that stuff there, this is my point. This is some rich shit. If you, you know what I mean?
Jumanji.
Who cares?
If you bring an elephant out to the desert,
What if it's rich or poor?
what if I
what
think
do you
about-
care?
Could've just met her, though.
You're thinking about all the optics instead of what it can do for you spiritually and what it can do for
Are
you.
you changed every single time? So when you go, tell me how when you drive up in your
Yeah.
fancy camper with your cheese grater.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I got to turn around. I forgot the cheese grater.
Yeah. How are you feeling? Like you have your checklist before you go. You're like cheese grater,
Shower.
shower. So make sure the shower got enough water, Perrier, wine, white bitches, whatever you have that you're gonna go. And then when you get there, how do you? What happens?
So just before I answer that,
Go
let's say
fuck yourself.
let's say I went camping in Yosemite.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, now I got a trailer, a
Yeah.
cheese grate. What does it matter where I
Yeah,
am or what I
I
take?
agree with that.
Yeah,
This
I'm with you on this.
pessimism is
No,
what
but
most
that's what I'm
people.
saying. What happens? Okay,
No, I'm in hard.
you
I'm
didn't
down.
go to
Yeah.
Yellowstone. What I'm saying is, what happens there that makes it different than say going to Yellowstone? Why don't you go to Yellowstone?
Here's one of the issues with Burning Man. It's so eclectic and eccentric. It's hard to
It is,
explain, but
right.
I explain it like this. Did you ever watch the first rendition of Star Trek where they'd get in the transporter beam and beam to
Yes.
another planet?
Yeah.
And they'd land and they'd be like,
Yeah.
No black people there either. But go on.
I'm not kidding.
They were the
It's like
aliens.
landing on another planet there.
Yeah.
Got you.
And mostly at
Yeah,
night when all the
yeah,
colors
yeah.
and the... It's you can't even explain it.
So
That's
it's-
why you
I
gotta
have a friend
go.
of mine that goes
sold.
every single year.
So you
and
don't
just-
go. It's not like we're in nature. It's like what the fuck is going
We're
on?
on
This
Mars.
is wild.
Yeah.
It's just
This
wild.
is Fifth Element shit.
Then
And
you
it-
mix in a little drugs.
well,
It's a
forget it.
thing that you won't like.
not
Look
gonna
at
admit to
that. Look at that. You won't see that anywhere else on the planet. Will you attend something that of that experience? So it's
that?
just it's like we were rolling around on our bikes in the dark like that, and we looked up, and all of a sudden there was a light in the sky, and we go, "What the hell is that?" And all of a sudden, 3 more lights, 5 more lights, 300 lights, and all of a sudden, there's a gigantic 600-foot blue whale
What?
swimming through the sky with synchronized
who's
drones.
making this shit?
They spend millions.
But who and why?
Be-
The production.
There's tickets. You don't buy tickets. You buy tickets.
You buy tickets,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much?
How much is a
Burning Man?
ticket?
Yeah, how much?
A ticket.
I mean, there's probably different levels.
A general ticket is about $600.
Oh.
But that's
But you're
that's
you're
an
there
8
fucking
day,
9 weeks. Yeah.
8-day, 9-day festival. Yeah.
Wait, so is there like a special area at Burning Man?
Oh,
No, no,
So it's just 600 for everyone.
no. You if you
Well,
want,
that's my point. What's that?
you can buy a guaranteed ticket for like $1,500, and
And what do you get for that?
you just get a ticket. Tickets are hard to get. They're not easy to get.
They sell out.
Yeah, people love this thing.
No
When you
food or
go,
water,
you'll
though.
see.
I'm gonna go with you next
You
time.
got to go, man. You got to go.
be in that camper
It's so
with you.
weirdly interesting to me.
That's why you got to do it.
I'm
I was the
intrigued
same
by
way.
it.
All I'd ever heard was negative. Every time you
Yeah.
ever bring up people roll their eyes, they're negative.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's why I went, you know what? Life is short.
Yeah.
This girl is beaming, and everyone around her is completely
wonder-
negative. So I'm going to go. And she was right. It was great.
This is where my mind goes. Is there like a lot of people? Is it that people are fucking? Are people meeting and fucking and stuff?
There's
Oh,
an
yeah.
orgy tent. There's a tent you can. There's an actual
all
orgy.
right, okay,
He's in,
okay.
he's
Ah,
in.
the black and hens perking up.
There we go.
This is how we do it. Tell me about the orgy tent. How was it? How was it?
He was right there. He saw a guy run in and just died.
That's
same
when
guy.
you dive in.
Yeah.
Let's just say my cheese grater didn't go over well in the orgy tent. But no, it was good.
I can just see people are smashing. Like, who brought the cheese grater?
Ow! 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 Ow!
It was really good until Chris Rock grabbed me. And then I was, no, but I haven't been in the orgy tent. That's not my thing. You can't go in alone. You have to bring
Yeah.
a partner. But I,
You
you
and
know,
Chris Rock.
in the age of COVID,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I don't want to be rolling around in human sweat. And
the
Also,
mud.
it's not.
It's not
probably
my
not
vibe.
attractive.
Imagine
I've seen.
imagine you're in the orgy tent,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and in walks Harland Williams.
Wait, what the fuck?
Is that the guy from?
I'm just saying that. Now that's a Burning Man experience.
Yeah,
because everyone else would be saying that. Yo, someone else would be like, "Man, you going to Burning Man? Well, let me tell you what happened to me."
Is an orgy.
It depends though when you're there.
Orgy tent and Harland Williams walked in.
Because if you're there the night before and Diplo walks in, you're like, oh wow.
You think that there's hot people in there?
There's what?
Sexy people in there?
There is. Yeah.
Oh,
I have a buddy who goes just for that.
The people who go to Burning Man, the girls are stunning. Not
They're
all of them, but there's a
right. But they're
tons
also
of
because they're
models.
also it's hot there, so they're not wearing much, right?
Yeah,
It gives them an excuse to.
Yeah, if
it's
you're
like Halloween.
It's like Halloween, yeah.
If you're a model, yeah, you're going to go there because it's going to be there's a lot of rich people there. You know what I mean?
And they love hot chicks love to do drugs.
Yeah.
They
That's
love
Like I
to do
said,
drugs more
drugs
than anyone.
is an element, but where isn't drugs an element?
No, I know, yeah.
And you can do it or not do it. It's up to you.
Is there
Oh,
security?
if I'm gonna go, I'm.
There is
yeah, 'cause
security.
it's an event,
There's a
yeah.
lot of undercover cops.
Oh.
They're looking for people. Mostly, I talked to the cops one year, and they said they're mostly looking for the guys. When they open their trunk, it's all like guys dealing it.
Selling.
Yeah.
And they basically said one of their big jobs is if an altercation breaks out, they'll break it up.
So
But
this orgy
But that doesn't
dome
happen a lot,
is I guess it's completely legal, right?
Yeah, it's legal.
Yeah,
they're
as
not
long
gonna
as it's
stop
covered,
you.
I guess.
Now, when you say you got to walk in with somebody else, so if like me and Chris walked in and they let us in, if we're like
It's just-
we're a
I
gay
want-
couple, and then we get to like,
I don't know. I've never done it, but
Hold on a second. You've never walked by the
I don't
orgy
even. I've
tent,
never
like,
even
you've never
seen
been like,
it. I've never even seen it.
You know
to
he's
be
not
honest.
lying.
Yeah,
You believe it.
right.
Yeah.
That's
I
not
would go-
my interest. That's not.
Yeah.
I like the art. I like the nature.
right,
I like the lights. I like the. It's insane.
Does the orgy tent have like? Is it in a good location? Or
I don't know.
You don't know where it's
I've
at.
never
No.
seen
That's what I
it.
mean. So it must be
80,000 people
there.
there. How many people do you think are in an orgy? 55
Yeah.
at once? That's a big one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know how many they let in. I don't know where it is,
You
but it's
know
there.
somebody you
But
know
it can't
in
be
there.
a ticket for that. It's got to be free. Because
No.
then it would be
Right.
like
It has to be
selling-
free, or you got to give a
Everything's
cheese
free.
grater.
You can't buy anything there.
That's crazy.
What was that?
Or you got to trade in your cheese grater to get in.
I'm trying to get into
So he
orgy.
he brings a cheese.
I feel like
plate
our
to the
Burning Man
orgy.
experience can be a little different. Like,
Yours?
as soon as we walk in, I'm like, all right, Harlan, I'll see you later. And I'm going to seek out that orgy.
You
Fuck
would?
stuff.
I
Would
just-
you
oh,
go?
Yeah.
I just wonder how
You
many
need it.
In face
You
paint.
want it.
Yeah,
need
that's
it.
it. Yeah.
I just wonder how
Feathers.
many. I wonder how many days I could last there
2.
because I would need to wash correctly.
I'm
Yeah,
just about to say.
you have
I
a
give
shower.
this guy an hour tops.
The
Yeah, just like
pessimism.
that. In
All
the
right.
car though, he'd be like,
The
Yeah,
negativity. See, if we
it's-
promoted this and
It's
we got on
common.
board,
It's,
yeah.
and
I
I'm
might
not
go.
trying to get people
Yeah.
there, but
No,
I
I
find
know.
it fascinating. You guys aren't the only. It's anyone I
No,
ever
I
bring it
know.
up
It's
to.
one of
It's the
those
same
things.
kind
Yeah.
of adverse reaction to it.
But
and-
then you meet somebody
just-
that went though.
No, I'm not.
I don't like camping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
don't
then
care
you meet
about that.
somebody. But then you meet somebody that went, and they're like, "Oh, like it's probably a connection."
I've never heard
Yeah,
anybody
yeah,
had a
there
bad
is sort
time.
of a connection.
I don't know anybody who's been who's had a bad time.
Yeah.
Open up a
That's
Best
why I'm
Western
in.
right
Here, look at
there.
here.
And by the way, you could have a bad time. I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but man,
Yeah, look up Burning Man horror stories.
yeah, there's probably some people who hate it.
This
you
person
know?
said, I've only been twice, and
Yeah.
and I'd say it's mostly people having sex with their
Significant others,
other, or
yeah.
group sex by people who already came in together.
So it'd be me and you fucking in the corner.
On the individual mattress.
Well, that
camp
doesn't sound
provides.
fun.
Yeah, this just
We
sounds,
don't need to drive
That just
to
sounds
Reno.
nasty. That sentence.
Yeah.
Sex with people who already came in together on the individual mattress the camp provides.
Yeah, but you know what? I need to see a picture of her.
Yeah, I don't.
You know, she
I
probably had
have no
limited
desire.
access.
Yeah.
And the girls, some girls
right,
told me this year they have a booth where you can go and it was just for the women. I don't know why they don't have it, but they have one of those things you buff the car with, and they'll give women an orgasm.
Oh.
Yeah,
But nothing for the guys?
not that I heard of.
I get, dude,
But I've heard
the
there's
glory holes, I bet, are lit.
Or just like, penetration. I mean, a lot of gay guys too. Don't
a
just
glory
think
hole?
about.
Glory hole.
Oh, you're
has
on the
no-
other side of it. You're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
But you're on the middle of the desert. You got to find a hole. The whole thing's a hole.
Yeah, it's like a 500.
You don't need a wall. You're just carrying around a wall with you.
Here's the glory hole.
You just got like your Halloween costume. You just walk and your dick is just out.
Everyone's like,
I do not want to go to Home Depot with you after seeing it.
Yeah, I think you do.
Yeah, I do.
I was in Home Depot the other day. There's way too many people that work at Home Depot at once. When's the
It's a
last time
lot.
you've been to Home Depot? In
I
Home
go
Depot.
quite a bit.
I can't believe how many people work in Home Depot.
And they don't know anything about
Oh, dude,
Home Depot.
The joke that Sebastian does, where he's like, where he's like, "What's the difference between these two?" And the guy goes, and Sebastian says, "He's gonna make it up." That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Let me get the guy, and then the guy comes and he doesn't know. Yeah, I think they say, "Let me get the guy," and then they leave and don't get the
do
guy.
anything. Yeah. Did you see that?
They're still waiting.
That hot girl at Home Depot and Shaq slid into her DMs.
Oh wait, I saw that. I saw a picture.
She's like
of this.
super attractive. Yeah, and she's working at Home Depot. I don't know how she got famous, from complaining or something, but I think she had to
About
quit.
Shaq?
She had to quit because she got so popular and people were showing up to her Home Depot.
Wow.
She had to quit.
The best thing about Home Depot, though, are the lines. Because it's the only place in the world where you can line up for, like, the length of a football field. And on your cart, have a toilet, a palm tree, a beam for a barn, and a fucking refrigerator.
And
people say, "Where you going?" You're like, "Burning Man."
There you go.
And some gummy worms, too. They sell everything. So
but when you leave, they have the pizza and churro. It's a good deal.
Oh,
Slice of pizza or a hot dog. It's like
don't
$4.
let the people bother you. Thank you, Shaq. I don't read the comments. Stuff like that will drive you crazy. Have a great day. Tell your boyfriends I said hello.
She was just some hot girl that worked at Home Depot. I want to hear about the lines.
Go down. Hi. Well, thank you. You too. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, who's the?
But I forget how she got famous.
Why is this
from working at Home Depot?
Oh, well, probably just because she's that hot working at Home Depot.
Now, is she in the bathroom or is she at one of the displays?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
I mean, I want.
This is a shower in your RV.
Yeah, finally.
I've been with you the whole.
I like to shit on those toilets.
You what?
The display toilets. You could probably shit on them, and then you could probably get away with it without getting arrested. Just shit on the toilets and just be like, I genuinely didn't know. I thought you could use these.
Yeah. Well, now you see you got these shoplifter guys running out with stuff. So you
at
probably
Home Depot
should crap in the toilet. Yeah.
You could.
Yeah.
That shit, dude, when I see guys running out with like one bag or like two bags, it's like they're being lazy about get the shit. I guess because you can't rob more than $1,000, huh? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, didn't you see that one of the lady like throwing, like, she's got a cart full of meat and she's just throwing meat in the back, and the lady's there like, "Stop it! Stop it!"
Yeah, they can't do anything.
She's just throwing meat. You know what I mean?
Like fillets?
Dude, no, fillets, just everything. She went into Ralph's and packed her cart full of meat, and then she's just boom. And then there was another one in San Francisco. I think Arsenio Hall put this video up. There's a guy that was in San Francisco. He pulls up to a car. He looks in the car. And then he like crashes the back window, takes out a suitcase, right? But there's the guy that's right next to him. There's some guy that was walking this dog that was like, "Stop it!"
Yeah.
And the guy just ignored him completely, jumped in his car and drove off. But it's like everyone's videoing. You got your license plate. Even this dumb lady outside the supermarket, the lady's taping her, looking at her license
but
plate.
they don't give a fuck,
if
though.
it's in California and New York, they have a law where it's like it's loosey goosey, so they're back out on the street in an hour.
And they're hungry, dude.
Yeah. Well,
no, I get it.
Or
I mean,
some of them
she
just
wanted
bad.
some
Some of
meat.
them just bad people.
Yeah, true. But well, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's not.
But they don't care anymore. Like
No, that's why.
It's not like you go, "Hey, I got a videotape of the guy actually breaking in. You can see his face, and I got his." And they're like, "Yeah, so."
Cops like, let me see.
They're done.
Oh, shit.
They've defunded the police. They don't care anymore, man. It's
California.
It's Gotham City.
Yeah.
You guys want to move? Let's move.
Let's move.
Go
Where do you want to go?
Burning Man's still in No, it's not in California.
Reno.
It's in Nevada.
Let's do
That
it.
means they need a Batman now.
Yeah.
They do need a Batman. See, this is where it happens.
Yeah, I was in Austin, man. Even at night, it was hot. Hot. Austin is so hot. Even
How
at night,
hot is it?
How hot is
But
it?
why were we talking about that?
No, I'm just saying. You said let's move.
Oh,
and I was thinking
Austin.
most people move to Austin, but it's so fucking hot out there, man.
I just went to Nashville. I was in Nashville, and Nashville is,
Human.
it's Vegas now. It's crazy, dude.
Number one place for bachelorette parties.
I was just gonna tell you that it surpassed Nashville. How do you know that? You know all weird shit, huh?
Yeah, you know, man.
The fucking shit he knows, dude.
Weird. Yeah.
You can literally hear bachelor parties in the distance when you're like in Nashville.
Yeah.
If you're close to Broadway. It just screams.
Yeah.
like,
But it's always like they're on those
pedal bikes?
the pedal bikes, and it's just warlocks like woo. You're like Jesus. Christ.
Nashville's it's Vegas, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's changed.
It's really changed. But Nashville and Austin are the two spots that everyone's moving to. We should have got in there early, man. Got to make some real estate money, you know.
Boise's the next one.
Dude, I
Boise's
think you're
booming.
right. I think you're right. I've been saying that about Boise, And also, I think Tulsa's gonna blow up.
Omaha too.
Scottsdale might get going, but also
Stop
San
saying-
Antonio too.
Stop saying cities.
This is the geographic part of the show.
Did he say Tulsa's gonna blow up?
He said that.
I went recently.
I'm not
No,
saying
I go,
Tulsa.
It already did, guy.
It did Tulsa?
Yeah,
of
remember in
what?
the '80s that guy blew up that.
Oh yes, I do remember that. I
Let's
actually
show a little
do.
sensitivity.
Is that too soon?
Yeah, a bit too
Too
soon.
soon. The 80s.
God.
When he does that kind of stuff, you hit this.
Yeah.
Whoops. Speaking of violence, holy God, this writer's strike.
Yeah.
I got into it. They're getting edgy, these guys, right?
Were you there?
Well, here's what happened. I was driving over this morning, and I had to pick up my dad from work before I came over here, and he's a janitor at Paramount Studios, right?
Okay.
So I'm driving over to pick him up, to drop him off before I come out here, and I got to go through the picket line, all the writers, right? And so these guys are, they're pretty aggressive. They got the signs, and they're yelling, and I'm like, hey, I got to go through. And they recognize me. They know I'm a writer too.
Right.
I go, guys, I'm just picking up my old man. And they're like giving me the business, and I'm getting pissed, right?
Yeah.
So I go back home, and just before a shooter shoots a place up, he goes home and he
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Sure.
right, and he packs his shit up and he goes back.
Yeah.
So I go back home, right? I get a fucking box. I pack it. I go back. I cross the fucking picket line.
Yeah.
Get out of my car. Take out a chair. Take out my case. Open it.
Yeah.
A 1974 Samsonite typewriter. Right? I put it out, and these fucking writers are picketing. I start writing a Seinfeld fucking script. Right? I'm just fucking, and I'm yelling it out loud. I'm like, fade in. Kramer walks into the apartment. Oh, hi, Jerry.
They must have got so mad.
Fuck them. And on the
What
way
did you-
home, I'm writing the sequel to Bridges Over Madison
Oh
County.
my god, dude! They must be going nuts.
Assholes.
Yeah, this right. I was thinking about this, like the writers' strike, it's SAG strike. I mean, there's 160. I tweeted this because there's 160,000 SAG members. I bet everyone is paying $50 to $75 a month on streaming services.
Oh, I saw you say that.
Which
yeah.
is like,
Oh,
and that's
yeah.
roughly about $8 million a month.
Yeah.
Oh,
That,
wow.
as a part of the union, we're spending $8 million a month to strike against the people. Like that would be the
So
real
they're
thing
not.
to do.
Yeah. So they're not. Yeah. Interesting,
You know
dude.
what I mean? I'm
Yeah,
sure-
dude.
Yeah, it's like,
That's
what are we
a
talking?
good point.
Like, it's so stupid.
Hit them in their pockets, bro.
Yeah, I
but
bet
they
if-
can't because they got to watch the new season
gotta
of
be
whatever the fuck it
entertained.
is,
Yeah.
right?
Or how about this? Like,
These
what-
fucking cucks.
They're like, what am I
Let's
going to do?
kill them.
They're like, what am I going to do? I'm not working. I got to watch Netflix.
Yeah.
So I think it's
So
just, it's counterproductive.
And it's not ending anytime soon,
It's
right?
not. Well,
No
you know
way.
What? No, you know why? Because let's say you're Netflix and you're like, no new shows are coming out. You know what people in the middle of America are going to watch?
Yeah, Netflix.
Netflix.
Exactly.
Like, it's
Turn
not
on The Office again.
unless 25 million people go, yeah, you're not paying people right. We're quit. Stop. Then that's the only thing that's going to
Yeah.
stop it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's going to stop it. They have to lose money. They're not losing money. They are not losing money at all.
The content's
They're
been
going to
terrible,
cave. The SAG's going to cave. They're going to cave.
Yeah, they're gonna cave.
They're going to get like some
doubt.
incremental raise.
Dude, the guy
and then that'll be
said,
it.
who was the
take
guy
it,
that said, well, we're just trying to, we judge by December that they won't be able to, they're going to have to sell their houses. Like writers are going to have to sell their houses, so we're just going to wait till then. Who was the guy that somebody said that, like somebody high up. And then another guy was like, yeah, let them starve. Like they know. If you're saying that shit publicly, then you know you got shit in your back pocket.
Didn't they
Well,
cut
then
the trees to make it the sun like more brutal on
Oh,
them?
yeah,
So they
yeah,
can be in the
that's-
shade.
that's
They cut
horrible.
the trees.
Well, the
Gangster.
networks are different from the streaming services because the networks are going to start losing money because their money is based off
Yeah, ads,
advertising.
yeah.
So they'll probably be like, "Hey, we got to make stuff," you know. But the other ones,
They're going to make worse shit.
Yeah.
Well,
The networks
but no, it
make
might be
worse
good
shit.
because then the networks, if they open up and more people gravitate towards that and less streaming, so the better shows are in the
I
networks.
guess.
never
Maybe.
gonna happen.
But at the
spitballing
end of the
ideas,
day,
man.
can
I mean,
you
yeah, maybe I
look?
could be wrong.
We're all writers, right? We're all actors, writers. At the end of the day, can you stop AI? I mean,
No.
Could you have stopped the cell phone? Could you have stopped
you can't.
computers? So as much as we're writers and we're probably the generation that's going to have to be the generation
Yeah.
that gets rolled over and the new wave comes in. I'm not saying I'm for it or against it, but it's like it's too
can't stop
big.
it.
It already
You can't
started.
stop
It already started.
It's already there,
Yeah.
Apparently,
we're dinosaurs.
It's already been going on, and that now it's
Yeah.
just out there.
Well, look at the fucking trailer that they put up. A trailer that was like all AI, and it was like, I was like, who the fuck is gonna give a shit about a Chris Pratt movie? That where unless he's in something like this, but like now they don't have to pay Chris Pratt $20 million to do this fucking movie. Because people, there's that argument where people are like, I still think people want to see people in things because it's a human experience. How long though is that going to last until people are like, all right, I'll just go see a movie.
there's no longevity.
Well, yeah, what they're going to start to do is create computer-generated stars, like
100%.
your Clint Eastwoods,
I
your
said
Meryl
this, yes,
Streep,
100%.
and people, like if you look at places like Japan and sometimes even here, they're filling arenas, doing concerts with holograms.
Yeah, 100%.
Of dead artists like Tupac, and even in Japan, they're
Tupac.
doing it with cartoon characters, the anime. So
Sorry, what was that name again?
It's Tupac, yeah, but it's
Tupac.
fine. Let him have it, dude. He's
Tupac.
or maybe he's talking about something else.
This is a 2-pack of what?
chocolate milk. I don't know.
Yum.
Wait, what did I say his name wrong?
Tupac.
Tupac, but it's okay.
Tupac.
He honestly, dude, and I don't mean this in an age way, but like he's old enough. It's okay, dude.
I let it
It's
slide.
okay. I let it slide.
Yeah.
You're the cusp there.
Yeah, I'm almost there.
You know, if you're my age and below, and you saying Tupac, then
Yeah,
come
like-
on.
Isn't Tupac a little cooler than Tupac? Like, what is Pac a word?
No, it's a name.
It's a mark,
Well,
I
it was
think.
a
Pac is
a
pack
mark.
with an accent. It's just an accent. Tupac.
So I said it right.
Yeah, probably.
Well,
You said it American way.
Tupac was a-
Tupac.
Tupac was like a king or something way back when or some
Yeah.
shit. And then they named him after that. But yeah, this is the thing, right?
This
This is actually our old editor, Joe Rubalcaba. He's really good at AI shit, and he just made this little scene with AI. No people.
wait, those soldiers are AI?
Yeah.
See, and this
You
is
tell me
just
that's not a real alien?
see,
I mean,
and this is just a
an
guy
independent- yeah.
he knows.
Yeah.
What about the smoke and the effects? Is that AI?
Yeah. The whole thing.
The whole thing.
Yeah,
He didn't set
exactly.
that
That's what I'm saying.
It
And
would
we're
be
at the
ri-
cusp of it. It's a
It
fledgling.
would be ridiculous if he did all the people are AI, but then he actually
Yeah.
went
That's
out
what
to
I'm
like a someplace and lit a real fire.
Here we go.
Well, that's
So
what they do with
expensive.
that stupid dinosaur show on National
Oh, they do?
Geographic. They go out and they shoot like real geographic
That's so
locations,
stupid.
and
It's
then they
good,
put
though.
in the CGI
It better be.
dinosaurs.
It's good.
Well, isn't
better
it?
be.
But isn't it weird how our perception of this is different? I remember in the '90s watching Jurassic Park for the first time and seeing that CGI dinosaur and being amazed by it.
You know, my brother
You know?
made that, right?
Tell us the story.
My brother Steve made that dinosaur. Steve Williams.
Steve
There's
Williams?
a documentary out on him now called Jurassic Punk,
Oh,
and
wait, I know about this doc. Is that real?
that's real.
This guy's
Yeah.
fucking always lying. you
I'm
know?
not sure.
I thought it was a
lying.
bit. Yeah, you tell.
No, I
Like we thought your dad was still alive.
There he is. There's Steve. Yeah, Jurassic Punk. And,
That's your brother?
Yeah, that's my brother
What?
Steve. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Wow. Yeah, Jurassic Punk. You're right.
Damn,
right.
he did Spawn too?
Well, Steve, the
it's-
story
Jurassic Park's
behind
way more
the
impressive,
T-Rex
impressive.
is Steve was one of the pioneers of creating CGI. He wasn't a guy that just used it. He helped create
Whoa.
CGI. His first movie was The Abyss, the James Cameron.
Oh,
He
yeah.
did the water
What?
tentacle.
a
Oh
big movie.
yeah, he did that.
So he did that.
What was it like for you when he did that?
Well, we went to animation college together.
right,
we were
right.
roommates and stuff.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, I knew that about
So, anyways, Steve,
I did know he did.
he
I don't wanna-
gets hired by ILM,
Okay.
and they're doing Jurassic Park, and Spielberg's already made like the animatronic
Yeah,
dinosaurs.
okay.
He's made life-size
yeah.
dinosaurs, and they're going to do the old Harryhausen, like remember the old Jason and the Argonauts and
Okay,
Sid
yeah,
Bem,
yeah,
where the
yeah.
dinosaurs
Right,
were like
right.
claymation.
Yeah.
So Steve said, "Hey, I can build you a T-Rex in CGI," and they said, "What do you? We don't know what that is.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
go away." But he knew,
Oh.
so he went in and on his own time,
Yes, I saw this.
he built the skeleton
Yes.
of the T-Rex,
and they
the
showed
bone.
him, and they were like, "Whoa."
Well, no, what happened is they didn't want to see it, and so he knew they were having a meeting down in his office area, all the big producers. And so
Yes.
he did a walk cycle, and he had it playing on a monitor during the meeting. And as they're having the meeting, one of the top executives goes, "What's that?" And he showed them. They took it up to Spielberg, and he goes, "Stop everything. We're doing that."
Yeah. I must
So
have
your
seen it.
brother's the reason we're in this situation.
Yeah, kind of. And,
Oh,
and
your brother created AI.
You should-
Your brother's the reason why everyone's out of work right
you
now.
should hear what he
Unreal.
has to say about it now. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
pretty interesting.
Boy,
So-
he's doing.
But that's
he's
what I'm
done
saying.
it all.
But like back when these kind of things happen, when you saw like the Lord of the Rings and they had like the big army
Yeah.
scene and it was all CGI, we were like, "Oh wow, this is great."
Yeah,
And
now
it's starting to go.
Yup.
Wait, oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's an evil component.
Yes.
And it's interesting because Steve sort of sounded the alarm on that almost right after he did
really?
Jurassic Park. Yeah.
He said this. If
You'd have
in the
to
wrong
know. If you were
hands,
that
yeah.
smart to be able to do
Yeah.
it, you'd have to understand the power
but
of it.
like, who wants to see?
Fuck, I sound
that,
smart.
That nonsense. Nobody wants to see how it was before. Like I'm telling you, when you finally saw this, when the CGI actually looked real,
Yeah.
it improved.
There he is.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. You
There
don't
he
see
is. See, that was the skeleton he did right back
Yeah.
there. You could see it.
They used the guy from MythBusters too.
Yeah. No.
Well,
he-
no,
Engineer?
they're buddies. So he's in the documentary talking about it. But there he is. That's where he worked.
He's
And
killing it, huh?
Oh well, yeah. It's affected his life greatly. Like
Yeah.
he's killing it, but it also
Yeah.
there's the tentacle. That was the first thing he did.
That's wild, dude.
Oh,
I gotta
Terminator
see this.
2?
Oh, it's a great documentary. Yeah, it's called Jurassic Punk. He created the liquid Terminator.
Okay, I'm going to watch this.
And The Mask?
The Mask. He directed all the animation.
I don't know if they should have
Yeah.
called it Jurassic Punk. It makes me think of the music, and I would have watched it if I had known that this is what it was about.
Oh, it's fascinating.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
should
watch
watch it. Yeah. And there's even some old footage of me and him in
No.
college where my hair's down.
Oh,
where we're
God,
in
okay,
our,
well, now I'm definitely
where we're in
watching
our in our apartment just being idiots. Yeah. But it's very
In that
check
you say,
out that documentary.
And in that documentary,
yeah.
you say, one day I'm going to go to Burning Man.
You know what's crazy? Hey, can you go back to that?
Harley in
There
college.
he is. That was when he was a kid, when he was in college. Yeah.
That's Kathy Griffin, I think.
Isn't it crazy when you want to look to find something to watch now and you put something like that? Look at all this.
Yeah.
There's
It's
like
on everything.
I'm just saying, like this is how you find stuff now. It's not even like you go, oh, is it on channel 2?
Yeah.
Remember when we used to do that?
We
Is it on
sound
channel
old as
11?
fuck right now, though.
Now you're just
we're
like-
Remember
dinosaurs.
TV Guide?
It's crazy.
Remember when
I
you
could
had to
never
get
read-
up and turn the channel
yeah.
by
Yeah.
hand? Oh my God.
I could never read TV Guide. I never understood it. I'd always have to be like, Dad, come on, can you just fucking tell me? He's like, figure it out. I'm like, I don't know.
But you look at this and you go, okay, why are you watching it on anything other than Tubi?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
if you-
well,
if you paid
commercials,
for
I
it
guess,
on-
but yeah.
I know, but like you'd be like, wait a minute, I could have got this for free.
Yeah. But they're
On
all of these
5 things?
crossover. All of these crossover. It's so weird. It's so fucking weird. But what's this?
It's just the TV Guide channel.
Oh yeah,
I used to love
dude.
those.
If you missed the one, you had to wait.
You wait for the cycle.
dude.
Nightmare.
You got to go make a sandwich. Why wouldn't it go faster? Why wouldn't it go faster? Look
Because then
how
you'd
slow-
really
Yeah,
miss
you
it.
can't go faster.
Nah, dude. Yeah, what are we, fucking 95? You could read, the Nash Bridges, Law and Order, Sports Reporters 2, Outside the Lines.
That's because it's going so slow.
I know.
thank
But I'm
you.
saying if I could say it out loud, all of them, it's going too slow. Fuck
And
yeah,
it's
dude. I
only
make
a
good
quarter of the
points,
screen,
man.
too.
Nick, speed it up. You can speed up the.
But well, now you
speed
can.
up
You
the-
couldn't then.
No, but you can speed it up. That you'll see how ridiculous it is.
Oh,
Speed
okay.
it-
Oh yeah. Okay. Crossfire, headline news, news with Brian, Kudlow Kramer, Notch. I'm still doing it.
Fuck you.
I just don't know what Notchman is.
Fucked up.
Nah, I don't agree.
Yeah,
I don't
you
agree.
missed one. You go ahead, go on, Chris.
But I can
speed
still read it,
Go on,
dude.
Chris. No, you got to go.
What's this? 2 times as fast?
Yeah.
Four. This is 4 times.
Yeah, go, Chris. Go on. Come on.
I would like it to be 3 times fast.
And then was it a big deal if you made the cover of TV Guide?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was like that's not being on the cover of Madden.
Yeah, they are.
I was on the cover of Teen Beat about, I think, 12 times.
Wow.
Me and David Cassidy and,
Oh, wow.
yeah, shirtless. I was on
Wow,
shirtless.
really?
Really?
How old were you?
I think it was 3 months. I still had placenta. Yeah. I got the placenta cover.
That's kind of weird.
Oh, there it
huh?
is, Tiger Beat.
But I guess.
Tiger Beat. I remember those.
Wow, all the hair, dude.
Donny Osmond.
Man, yeah, we're getting old, fellers.
I know. I don't know. It's fine. It's weird because people will be like, "You're fucking old," and it's like, yeah, but I got there. Like, people die first. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
People are like, "You're fucking old." Like a 25-year-old be like, "What do you know? You're old. You suck." It's like, you might die though.
You're probably not gonna get to 40.
You may not get there. That's not cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, living's cool.
Living's good.
It's so good to live so long. To be the oldest guy. That's the best.
Nah, you don't want to be the oldest.
I don't know. You see that woman that was like 100 and whatever 5.
Nightmare.
Whatever. It's just like, you know,
I want to
She's
be
like
old.
shaking, blowing
old,
out the candle.
You want to be
I
old,
want to
old?
get to be the oldest man, dude. I want to be so old that my friends die and then my new friends that I had to make also died.
Wow.
And I lived through all of it.
You're too big.
And I'm just like,
You want to be so old, you see a 75-year-old and you're like, what up, girl?
My grandmother's 112, and she farts dust.
wow.
She's had so many yeast infections, she pees donuts.
That was going to be my next question. Does she pee donuts? This is good. So she's what?
With sprinkles on them.
Oh, she's
I had
sweet.
to get. You weren't going for it. I had
She's
to add
sweet.
something
She's sweet.
for the
105.
kid.
No, because you know what? Because I'm thinking of here, hey, man, I'm the old guy on this show.
Are you?
Yeah.
How old are you?
51?
I'm 61. I'm going to be 61 this
Really?
year. Yeah.
Damn, you look good for.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Are you
do.
the
It's that Burning Man lifestyle. He's tan.
Well, I was gonna say, are you the
I gotta
oldest
go to
guy at Burning Man?
No,
he can't
but
be. He can't be.
60?
No,
My
you know there's
uncle's
weirdos.
turning 100 in January. My uncle Bill.
Jesus.
Yeah,
at
he,
that.
he
How
was
come
in the
so-
Royal Canadian Air Force, and he flew like 45 missions over Germany as a tail gunner. The guy that sits in the back, and
Bro,
he
life
lived.
was-
So going back to you, hey, I'm alive. I
Yeah,
made
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
How about this guy?
You know
Yeah.
what's crazy? This guy's had a wildly successful career, right? But I'm hearing about his family. You're like the black sheep.
No, I was gonna say the same thing. I was gonna say the same thing after Jurassic Park. I'm like, this guy. You're like, oh, fucking Harland.
Yeah.
This is what your family's
Yeah,
like.
well, if I'm the black sheep, you're the half black sheep.
Oh, you had that one ready to go. Oh, man.
I mean, what's the chance though? Two brothers making an entertainment. I mean,
Well,
you're pretty-
okay,
you're
so
Especially in
Steve-
different
crazy.
areas.
Steve's not my biological brother.
Oh, here we
Okay.
go.
My dad and his dad knew each other in university. So when they found out, it turns out by some fluke we were both going to animation school. So they introduced us.
it,
We
okay.
became roommates, and then everyone was like, Williams, are you guys brothers? We got so tired of telling the story. We just said, yeah, we're brothers. And then I kind of started making some progress in my world. He started making,
that's-
and then
we
one
both
day
have the
Steve did a big like national newspaper interview and said my brother Harland,
that's
and
hilarious.
everyone picked up on it, and then everyone was phoning my parents going, Lorraine, do you have another son?
Yeah.
And so we just ran with it, and so to this day, me and him just call
That's
each
cool.
other
I like
brothers.
that. That's
yeah,
cool.
so
That's pretty cool.
yeah, but we're the same age almost exactly, so
So you're twins.
we couldn't be brother. And he has a giant chin, and I have no chin.
Well, you got it all in the placenta.
He
you're
took
twins.
it all.
I know. I
Yeah.
got the. Do you like placenta? Some people eat
Well,
it.
you mentioned it, and it was fresh on my mind.
But some
I
people,
never had it.
I have a buddy who just had a kid,
Hard
and he
pass.
said that they made like
They make
milk
it. They eat
placenta
it.
Make a
milkshake.
shake.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
make a shake.
And I'm like, you couldn't just go get a Frosty at the drive-through window?
No, you eat it
vitamins,
before you work
green
out.
juice?
It's good
No,
protein.
no.
But
Would you eat it?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. No.
You have a kid, right?
I have 2 kids.
What'd
and,
you do with the placenta?
I have it in my car, but I have.
Can I get some
I didn't
for
know.
the ride home?
I
was
actually.
going to get a Red Bull, but fuck.
I can make a bowl for you.
You will? Let's have a placenta party in your Prius.
The person who saved the placenta would have a
God.
Prius. Would have a Prius.
You know who probably ate lots of that was Dahmer. He probably loved
Yeah,
it. They probably,
yeah.
They probably
that was a
spoon-fed.
delicacy.
Yeah, that's probably why he turned out.
No, he probably wanted the baby.
It's been about
Yeah,
2
he ate
months.
the fuck the placenta. Bring me the kid.
He wanted the baby in
Yeah.
a pot.
Yeah.
It's been 2 months since we mentioned Dahmer.
Dahmer, yeah.
And it wasn't from me.
For him,
wasn't.
the placenta was just
that's a win for
gravy to
you.
put on the baby. Yeah.
Appetizers. So yeah, no,
What'd you do with the placenta from your kids?
I have memories, obviously, of my children being born. Very vivid memories. I do not have any memory of the placenta.
Were they shiny when they came out?
They could have been. I
Did
think
you watch
one
them come out?
No, my wife wanted me behind her shoulders. I get it. I would too.
Oh, you didn't want to watch?
You peek a little bit, you see the head coming out, and you go, ooh.
It's
I
intense.
could never do that because when I was a kid, I played whack-a-mole. Remember that game? Well, they would just be like, get
You
the hell
don't bring
back.
your mallet, you should be okay.
Huh?
You don't bring your mallet, you should be okay.
Well, I used my
Yeah,
fist.
yeah. Oh, gotcha. You're a gangster like that.
That's right, Papa Smurf. Dude, so what? You didn't see any placenta?
I have no memory of seeing it, but I'm sure I did.
How do you
You
not?
said like you blacked. You said like
Yeah.
you blacked out.
Well, bro, it's
So
a
you say it's just
little.
one-
a lot going on.
It's a little. I mean, it's a little stressful, dude.
You just want everyone
He
to
was
be
like,
okay.
my wife's pussy is ruined.
You'll see. You'll see. No.
The last thing
Yeah,
on your
my
mind is
wife's
like,
pregnant.
where's
I
the
don't know what- I don't know
placenta?
what
Imagine
I
the
want.
Batmobile came out of it. But dude, wait a minute. So you're behind your wife's shoulders,
Yeah.
and then the doctor lifts up the infant
Yep.
child. Is it glistening? Like, do you see? Does it
well,
it's got placenta all
Calvin.
over it?
So I have Calvin, who's 3.5, and then I have William, who is 5 months. William, I remember being very. They told me before Calvin came out, like he's going to be purple. That's just kind of what how they come out. I was like, oh, he's not really purple. William was Thanos.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a baboon's
So I was
ass?
like, oh, that purple. Like that's how my thought was when I saw William.
Wow.
Like he was gonna be like, and the doctor was
I
gonna be
love that nerd
Oh.
reference.
Wait, is that Thanos?
like, no, that's William.
Wow.
And then they slap them to get the blood
Yeah.
flowing.
Oh yeah, you have kids too.
Yeah, too. And
Did you see placenta?
No, man.
Did you watch it come out?
The doctor ate it. No, I don't. No, it's the last thing on your mind, the placenta. You're not-
There's so much going on that like it's just
It's intense.
William came out and you could tell the doctors were like he was like not really crying. He was like and so they were like putting his fingers in his mouth trying to get the stuff out and like smacking him, and you're just like, just please, I hope
be
this
alive.
works out.
Yeah, stay
Yeah.
alive.
Oh wow.
It's just crazy,
What about the umbilical cord?
I cut that.
You gotta
both
cut
times.
it. Yeah.
You did?
The
You
first
cut
one I
it?
cut, second one I go.
Really? What do you do with it?
The umbilical cord?
Yeah.
I use it as those chain wallets.
Yeah. Oh, that's hot. You could join a bike gang.
Yeah.
Wow, dude. Can you use it? Can you make bacon with it or anything?
Probably. I am sure you can make bacon with it. Go ahead, Nick. But yeah, you can. Nick, pull it
God,
up.
babies are weird.
Weird as fuck, and we were all them.
And how quickly, because I haven't had one, how
Yeah.
quickly does the baby, like from the time it's born,
Mm-hmm.
when's the first time it goes on
Right
for its
away.
first
Right
feed?
away.
Oh,
Immediately? It
Right
sucks?
away.
Right away.
Yep. You stop sucking your wife's tit because it's hot, and your baby go boop right there.
Immediately.
Immediately.
Wow,
And
like
it's
a-
important apparently, like that. They need that connection right away.
Safety.
And can girls with fake boobs do it or
Oh
no?
yeah.
They can?
Yep.
Yeah.
I know. I didn't know that. I didn't know that for
I
a
thaught
while.
fake boobs you couldn't make
I
milk.
thought it thwarted
No,
the
you can't.
process.
It's like
No, you
Coke
can't.
Zero. Yeah.
Well,
You
because
can't.
the fake boob is underneath
Yep.
the tissue of
Yeah.
the boob.
Oh,
They
wow.
figured it
The
all out,
nipple.
dude.
Yeah.
I want to know what the first fake tits ever looked like. Were they
Yeah.
on
Disaster.
humans?
Probably like English muffins.
Ew,
Like
yeah.
Thomas's, with all
Thomas's.
the
I like
nooks
it.
and
I
Love a
crannies.
good English muffin.
Yeah.
So good,
You're
right?
a
Butter and
guy.
jam?
But not on
Butter
titties,
and
not on
jam.
chests.
Good
Not on
English
chests,
muffins.
huh?
Yeah, I
Peanut butter
wonder
and
what
jelly
they look
English
like.
muffins.
That's
delicious.
crazy, dude.
1895.
Oh my god, they were just wooden.
Yeah.
And imagine this girl probably is in pain all the time, but it has to be like this.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
How you do? Like my titties?
like who the first one was? Wow, that's. I thought it
It
was like
wasn't
the
her
70s.
choice.
Yeah. Was that long
I
ago?
thought 80s.
Yeah.
18.
Can we get a picture of that first boob job?
They didn't even have cameras.
Yeah.
God, imagine her
we get a
going
painting?
over the Donner Pass. I'd put her right out in front.
We're too dumb to know what that is.
The Donner Pass?
Yeah.
That's where they made the trek across the
Oh.
and they cannibalized each other because they got caught in the mountains and they ran out of food.
Ooh.
It's like that soccer
They'd be
movie.
like, "What's this?"
Alive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
alive, not for long. That's the sequel.
Oh, that's the
Not for long.
that's the movie Alive.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Yeah, I know that movie.
We got any questions, Nick?
We did have one from this guy. We had a couple, but
Was it? It's Nick.
Boy, where's he at?
I don't know where that's coming from.
That's pretty beautiful.
I bet Harlan's
been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's looks like Spain.
Harlan, real quick, you don't want kids?
I would like kids. I just got to find a good woman.
We better get going, my man.
I know, man. It's
We
tough.
should do the dating thing for him.
Oh, Harlan's Highway.
Oh, we're about to ruin his life. No. I found someone, some fucking jerky fan that's just like,
Gets pregnant.
well, it was good.
What's that voice you're doing?
That's you, dude. Well, it was good. I work on it.
Oh, work on it.
Chris, Brendan, Eric, what's going on? I've got a debate topic for you.
He's got the transition shades.
Tourist attractions on vacation.
Yeah.
Hate him.
Do you deal with the crowds
Never.
to see the beauty?
That's trouble, bro. I don't know, man. With kids, it's different. Like,
It's just not for me.
with kids, I would be more apt to do it because I want them to see it and they would get a kick out of it. But if it's me and like my wife, I don't think I would want to do that.
It's exhausting.
What, you mean all the people around?
Yeah, I would like to experience this stuff.
Yeah.
but not around everybody.
Like if you go to England, the Royal Jewels, you can look.
we did that. We
you
did
can
that.
look through there and see the jewels. I'm good.
Yeah, we did
I don't
that.
need to get all up close. You can't touch it anyways.
Yeah.
So we're waiting in line, and I go, "Huh, that's it." My brother goes, "Yeah." I go, "Oh, cool. Let's go."
Yeah,
I saw it.
I've been to Egypt, and been and was in front of the pyramids, and you just kind of go. It sucked because there were like Coke cans on the ground.
Oh,
and
yeah.
There's
all
a
that
McDonald's
stuff.
in the
I was just thinking to
distance.
myself, like, this is like one of these wonders of
Crazy,
the world,
yeah.
and like
people still don't.
yeah,
give
we
a
always
fuck.
said I was with Sebastian,
yeah.
and we got scammed
Oh,
by
God.
this like.
I got to go in
camel
the,
guy
I went
scammed us.
in the pyramids.
Oh, okay. Tell us the story.
Well, maybe I won't. Sounded like you didn't really want
Yeah,
to
it
hear
sounds
it.
like another
No,
story.
that was his. I don't think this is true.
So I'm in the pyramids with Sebastian.
You just dropped your father off.
I just dropped my. No, we got there and we went to the. There's 3 main pyramids, and the middle one is the biggest one. And there's a small little tunnel. It's only about maybe this high. What's that? About 3.5 feet, maybe 4
like
feet.
Brad Williams would be all in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we went, and you can actually crouch down and walk all the way into the middle and sit in the
Oh, right.
chamber inside
Okay.
the pyramid. And for whatever reason, we went, and there's tourists everywhere. For whatever reason, no one went in, and me and my cousin were there, and we literally sat inside that pyramid for about 20 minutes by ourselves with the tomb sitting there, and it was
What?
it was magical. And then finally someone came in, but somehow we had 20 minutes in the middle of the day, and we
That's
were alone
crazy.
in there.
That
And
must
it
have been
was,
a while ago, though, right?
Just
yeah,
start writing a Seinfeld script.
yeah, that's right. Right in the sequel to the
Because you know
Mummy.
now you're not allowed to climb it or whatever. And
can't climb
There was
it,
someone
yeah.
recently that decided to just sprint and climb up it. And it's a beast. It's tricky too.
Yeah.
And they got up there and they thought people were cheering. When they came down, they got their ass whooped.
Oh, and one
Yeah.
of
By
the
security.
gods came and just fucking.
Yeah, and that middle pyramid is the last one with the finish still on the top.
Right. The
But
ice, the
like,
icing.
but like you go places like if you go to Paris, do you want to go to the Eiffel Tower? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, you
the
gotta
Eiffel
go, right? You're
Tower's
there,
great.
but
I
you're
know, but-
there. You got to go, right? But do you have to go
You
in
have
it?
to is what I'm saying.
Well,
Like,
you want to see
is
it.
there other things?
You
Go
gotta
see
do
it.
it.
So how close you need to get then? You think that's
That's what I'm saying. Is like, I could be like, oh, there it is.
Like if you flew over here from Australia and you see the Hollywood sign,
Yeah.
or if they go to the Hollywood
just wanna see
Boulevard,
it, you don't
you're
wanna
like,
go
have
touch it.
fun.
That's always a trip. When
Well,
people
Hollywood
come to
Boulevard,
LA. There's
forget
2
it.
places people always
Have
want to go.
fun.
They want to go to
drive
Venice
there.
Beach. When people come to
Oh,
LA,
it's
they always go,
awful.
I go, you don't want to go to
yeah?
Venice
You don't
Beach.
want to.
Oh,
You
I
don't know this.
disagree.
Let
I
me
You
like
don't
hear
know.
it.
Let me tell you, this is not going to be. You know what I mean? That's what I'm
Venice
saying.
is cool. But
What's cool?
you've never seen anything like it. Like the art. It's
Yeah, but they
dope.
want to
people
go
on
to the fucking
street,
where the guys.
No,
with
they think it's the
boombox and
movie.
rollerblading
Exactly.
and
They
shit.
think there's like, some big busty lady who's like, no, it's not like that. It's crazy at Venice Beach. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's
Even more
crazy.
now, but it always
It's cool,
has been.
crazy.
Bro, you haven't been in 9 years.
I was just there.
Like, this guy's not
Yeah,
there
who's
anymore.
there?
He's not?
They already robbed him and took all his stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh, that guy died. I think.
That's great. It's great. You just feel it.
Yeah.
Looks like he bought his guitar at
Well,
Target.
What's one of the like one of those wonders of the world type places that you like remember and you were like, oh, I'm glad I did that.
Well, I've been to the Taj Mahal in India. I've been to the pyramids of Egypt.
Wow.
I've been to Easter Island. I've been to the Great Barrier Reef.
This is crazy.
I've been on safari in Africa. I've been up the volcanoes of Congo with the mountain gorillas.
What?
I've been all over the world. I've done all kinds
With
of
people
things.
and sometimes solo or what?
A lot of times solo and sometimes with people. Yeah.
You can't have kids and do this.
No. I don't mean. Not, it doesn't mean he has a kid. Oh, you're saying like wife? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe friends though. I don't know. That shit is crazy, huh?
19 hours to get there.
Yeah, I think they say that's the second most remote place on the planet, distance-wise.
What's the deal with Easter Island? What makes it special?
So what's interesting is Easter Island is a microcosm of our planet. At one time, it was a completely its own ecosystem. It was its own jungle. Whoa. It was its own. It had its own species of palm tree that was found nowhere else in the world. And Dutch settlers came, and they totally ravished the island to where now, as you see it, it's just like an empty, barren plain. Wow. And so
white people fuck shit up.
Yeah,
No.
so it's kind of it was
good and bad.
Yeah, it sort of symbolizes our planet, how they just took this tropical paradise and reduced it to where nothing grows anymore. Damn. And there was one final palm tree. They're actually called Easter Island palms. There was one left, and to show his power, the chief of Easter Island one day cut it down to show his power, and they didn't save any of the seeds, and now it's an extinct tree, if you can believe it.
It's a sad story.
Elon Musk bought it.
You know, I'm thinking when he's talking about all this stuff, dude, you'd be a great dad. Like, imagine having all this
Everyone
shit.
says
All
that
this
to
knowledge
me, yeah.
and fun too.
And
I know.
fun, yeah.
I got to do it.
And
I
he does
feel
a
like
kid's
that's the
show.
one thing in my life I haven't
Interesting.
accomplished. Yeah.
Let's put it out there.
Going all these places and running from himself, you know?
I know.
Here's the only issue, though. Here's the only issue. Like, when you wait this long,
He's right, though. He's right.
We're going to Burning Man.
Well, what were you saying?
I'm just saying it sucks because, like, now that when you're 61 and 60, I'm sorry. And if you want to have a kid,
Yeah.
you ain't going. He can't get with somebody 50.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You're with a
Yeah, but he is in
35-year-old.
Hollywood.
I wouldn't want to.
Yeah, who would want to do that, though?
I know, but that's like, that's the thing. She's gonna be like, you're gonna
say that
have
on
to get
this
with somebody
podcast.
like,
Right.
Al Pacino did it whenever he was 88.
Oh,
And
man.
she left him.
She left him, and now she's getting child support. Everybody's like, oh, shocking.
Yeah, but he's like 81. He's like, oh, who cares?
Yeah.
He's all,
I
thank God.
Yeah.
This kid's not gonna know me.
I'm not going to
anyway.
know this boy or girl or whatever. Who cares? Let's go to Burning Man.
All right, what's this guy want, Nick?
That's the same guy.
We already talked to him, but this was happened last night. A bar in Wisconsin. They said any game that Aaron Rodgers starts and the Jets lose, you get a free tab.
Salty bitches.
What?
So after he got hurt, the people went crazy. They're like, the Jets are definitely losing.
They still won.
Yeah, and they ended up winning, and all these people were fucked
The rules
up.
say
and had to pay
nothing
their
about him
giant
having
tab.
to
Oh, that's
finish it.
great, dude.
They all cheered when he
There's
got
a loud
hurt, too.
roar
That's
when
so
Rodgers
fucked up.
loses the game hurt in the first quarter.
All he
The
did
fans
for
say
Green
it's
Bay?
nothing personal.
I mean, I'm not necessarily.
Is that guy wearing shoulder pads?
Tonight, I'm thinking
He
with my
taped over
wallet
his jersey.
instead.
Still, some say they'll be flying high regardless of the outcome because after Sunday's game, they're in love.
I think we can work around that, especially after Jordan Love's performance yesterday. I'm
What a
not too
dork
down
that
in
guy is, you know?
is the
You know what? We can work around it.
Oh,
That's
can
fucking
we?
Dork, you know?
By
Those guys
we,
don't
what do you
even know
mean?
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jordan Love. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers blew his Achilles out. He's out at least the entire year, if not for good.
That's it.
But
He's
also-
39 years old.
And
You're not coming back from
looks
Achilles.
50, bro.
No, stop.
No.
And with
He's
technology,
handsome. I'm not saying he's not.
he can come back.
No,
You don't think he looks 50?
No.
Really?
no, he's not
think he
coming
looks-
back. That's the end of his career.
I don't
He's not
think so.
coming back from
Really?
Achilles. Not at 39.
Nah, he don't look 50. You're right.
He's not coming back.
When he has
from
that
Achilles.
mustache and he's a little gray, I can
I
say
has to
he's
shit. This presents to shit so bad.
They're speed walking competitions.
Yeah, just run.
Yeah.
I'd be
run.
so disappointed in my
What?
kids.
But what? That's running. What changes? When you
not
get
running.
disqualified though? What's
Uh,
running?
One of your,
Knee-height.
one of your foot has to be on the ground at all times.
Wow, you know this?
Yeah.
That's
I'd love to
hilarious.
go to that and put a full-grown grizzly bear on the track behind them and just see if they hold that.
Oh, they're
fucking-
running
that
now.
walk, yeah.
The girl they pass.
They should make a rule that if you
The
when you
thick is
cross
like-
the finish line, you have to take a dump.
That's terrible.
What?
I mean, you just
that whole thing?
no. It's just like you have this like.
How do you find out you're good at it?
But what happened here? I don't understand.
You're
Look at
bad
the
at
girl.
running.
Look at that girl. It's like why?
Talking about Lizzo in the back there?
What's
why
the
she-
reason this is being shown? Just
I just thought it was funny. We only got a couple minutes left.
I mean, it is funny. Look, I just thought like somebody falls or something.
No.
Salsa dancing the way to the finish line. Someone said that's funny.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
It just sucks for it sucks for the whole season for everyone. If you're into football,
It sucks.
And you're
5
watching,
minutes in, right?
Not even 5 minutes.
You a
There's
sports
4
guy?
plays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think those walking guys ever snap an Achilles tendon?
I don't know. I doubt it.
Do they get any injuries?
Yeah, right?
No,
Not very
Oh, a
explosive.
blister. I have to stop.
Yeah.
They probably get
Thigh
hip injuries.
Yeah. It doesn't look the way they're.
Yeah.
It doesn't look.
Oh, I had a horrible injury. My dad the other day. Every morning I do the Thigh Master. Remember Suzanne Summers' Thigh
yeah.
Master?
I used to jack off that.
So I lay on the floor with my pink spandex on, and I'm squeezing
Yeah.
my knees, and my dad walked in, and it slipped, and
Yeah.
it flew across the room and hit him in the face. God, idiot.
So much wrong with that story.
You have a complicated relationship with your
Yeah.
father.
Yeah. Well, he's a janitor. I don't get to see him. I hit him right in the face.
That thing is so obviously doesn't work, you know. And,
Well, I
in the
don't know
90s.
about that.
well, you are powerful.
Yeah.
you are powerful.
Did it
Thigh
not
master.
work? Is this one of those Mythbuster things where it's like, you know?
Well, you're just strengthening your
thighs.
to do
you put
what,
it right
though?
here,
Yeah,
and then you
that's-
I guess it's for
close it
women.
in and out. I do it every
They
morning.
still have machines at the gym with those.
I know.
You see the girls
Yeah.
doing it?
Every gym has them.
I
Still.
used to have a stupid workout machine long time ago. Jokes, sorry. And it was like you sit on it and you do like this.
Yep.
And then, like it's just your own
I
body
know that
weight,
one,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
They still have those out like the park.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
They're brown and
I
tan.
should bring that here. I have it someplace.
They have the blue ones in L.A. right off of.
Why don't you
Los
just
Angeles.
ride it here? It's obviously a bicycle.
Yeah.
No wheels. It's just.
Well, that's why it
You just
doesn't
paid.
work.
You just got gypped. There's
Yeah.
wheels.
That's it.
Well, you got a podcast, right? You want to plug it or something?
I'd love to if
All
you
right,
don't
go
mind.
ahead. Yeah, come on, dude.
It's a great
Sure.
pod.
Here.
Have you done it
Yeah,
yet?
no, but I've seen
Harland
it. It's
Highway
great.
is so
I mean,
much fun.
you're so unique, bro. You're so funny.
He's the best.
Yeah,
Harlan
you
and I
really
fought. We fought on his podcast.
Yeah.
We fought.
Yeah, that's it. The Harland Highway podcast,
Yeah.
and we do it every Tuesday morning. One came out today with Dion Cole.
Oh, nice.
He's great.
Yeah.
Funny
He's
guy.
so
Dude,
funny.
you're so unique and so funny,
Thank you.
but you're like this outlier, dude. I admire you. You're just fucking great.
Oh, thank
so
you,
I'm
Chris.
glad you're
I
here. and
appreciate
thanks.
it. Thanks for having me. What
Yeah,
a treat.
for sure.
You're the
thanks,
best,
guys.
man. Spokane, September 21st,
Oh, yeah.
23rd. Spokane Comedy Club, September 21st, 23rd. I'm at Skankfest, September
that, too.
29th. And are you?
In Vegas.
29th and 30th. Yes, sir.
I was gonna go, but I'm shooting something. So
Slight
I'm gonna be in
flex.
Pittsburgh. Let me push that. Pittsburgh. I'll be in Pittsburgh.
What club?
No.
The theater?
Theater.
My dad's house?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm playing your dad's house.
Watch out for the Thigh Master.
And another thing. No, I don't know what theater, but christheater.com. And then Cleveland, I'll be in Cleveland and a bunch of different ones. I'm doing Canada this next week. I got so.
Where?
I'm
That's
coming
where
to
I'm from.
Orlando and Tampa. Orlando
Calgary,
and Tampa.
Edmonton, Toronto, or no, Hamilton.
Oh,
That's what everyone says about Hamilton.
yeah.
Yeah,
Ottawa.
it's a tough place.
Ottawa's good.
Ottawa's cool, yeah.
And one more.
Oh, yeah, you're from Canada.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Right.
Toronto.
Toronto's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Toronto next year. That's about it. I got one other one.
Where are you
but-
going to be, Eric?
Great.
I'm gonna be in
Tampa?
Orlando, at the Orlando
Montreal.
Improv, and then I'm gonna be at the Tampa Side Splitters for the weekend. Coming up in like a
Oh, I love
few weeks.
Tampa. I think they should do the X Games in Tampa.
I love
Tampa.
Tampa.
I love
Right?
Tampa,
The
too.
Tampa
Tampa's
X
great.
Games.
Tampa's great.
Tampa and Tempe.
Bloody
Great
good
places,
Great
idea.
places.
You know.
All right. Love you guys. Spokane.
Period.
See you soon. Yeah, Tampa's great. I could live in Tampa.
Yeah.
Don't you live in
I think they should do the X Games there. The Tampa X Games. I tried to get it in.
We'll have to do next
show ended.
episode. We'll explain your joke. We'll say the second half of that.
Save
was
that
Did it
point.
right at the very end. Like just as he's saying
And then
goodbye.
and we should tease it. Wait till the end. The greatest joke of the episode. The Tampax Games.